Hello, parents. I want to share with you some important information here that will be extremely helpful to us when we are trying to communicate important information to you. In the email that you're getting from me today, you will have an invitation to set up text alerts that come into you through Jupyter. And as I'll show you here in a moment, there's some really neat ways you can play around with the settings to get alerts immediately for certain internal things that are happening with your student's account. Anyway, so on this page, you see an example of what the email will look like here. You will click on the settings tab right here. And once you click on that settings tab, it will take you to a screen that looks like this. Up here in this left-hand quadrant, upper left-hand quadrant, will be all of your family's information, all the people you listed on the account, all the emergency contacts, along with the ability to reset passwords and all that kind of good and important thing. Down here, you'll see that the student is able to also receive web messages, email messages, and then text messages. I can't force you guys to accept text messages because that could impact your financial well-being. And anytime there could be the potential for a charge to be received, you guys have to opt in. So each person here, you can select whether or not you want the student to receive text messages. These three different people here would very likely be the people who are in the immediate family members of the student. And you can go through and say, yeah, I'd like to have a text message by clicking right here for emergency alerts or messages. I'd like a text message if there's an issue with behavior or any absences. I'd like a text message for grades every Friday if it's missing, and you can set up some parameters around here. If you have like an emergency contact that's like an aunt or an uncle that lives 100 miles away, 200 or 300 miles away, and you don't want them to be inundated with all those types of text messages, just make sure you're not selecting those for maybe your emergency contact. But if there's two parents in the family, you can set those up accordingly. That is just going to be a really, really powerful and valuable tool for us. We won't always send out text messages for everything, but if we need to get a quick message out or a quick reminder of some important information that's relevant immediately, it's going to be super helpful for us to be able to text you guys, but you have to opt in. So please do that. Thank you. God bless.